Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing tonight?
Doing good.
Hey, bueno.
Very nice. Is everybody ready to play D&D?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do you remember what I said at the end of last session?
Really?
Puzzle.
Well, you guys,
This door reminds
Let's-
me of a puzzle.
let's pop backwards in time for a bit and do a little recap. So, all of you were going through a big invisible maze. You picked up a little friend on your way, Smiley the Tiley, an invisible floor tile that was part of the maze that you just
Yay!
decided to bring with you, I guess.
Finally is our friend.
And then you beat up a bunch of mephits, and you made it to the end of the maze, and now you're standing in front of a very large door.
Oh, that is.
Oh, wow.
That's a spooky. Spooky text in the bottom right that bottom right corner though.
Eh?
Who are we? It's in the middle too.
It wasn't actually supposed to be in the bottom right corner. But that's
No.
okay. Everything's fine. I'm not losing control of my life.
Is fine.
Nope.
Okay, I have adjusted the map so that the map can see the whole puzzle.
Oh dear. Come on.
And one more thing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, what is this thinking?
Good.
I have here for you a riddle. I don't know why it's got my name. Why the fuck does that happen?
Thanks. What is this?
I think it's just from where you posted it.
No, it did a
Honestly.
thing. What it for some dumb fuck reason, when I was transferring the journal entry to all players, it auto completed putting my first name in the name section and my last name in the player's journal section.
Oh,
F.
So fucking there. Hang on. Okay. The motherfucking door puzzle. It's fine. Everything's fine. Jezebel,
Yeah,
take the sticker off your glasses.
I did.
Okay.
She had to do that for me last time. Well, how come the third pair that came in that pack did not have a sticker?
Fuck if I know.
It was evil. It set me up for failure. Puzzles. I like puzzles and riddles.
Puzzles. I'm not gonna read this
I'm
out to
doing a
you.
thing.
I'm not gonna read this out to you. I want one of y'all to read it out. In fact, we can take turns. Jezebel, you start out. Read the first line.
I rush to where I'm not. I steal your breath when no caution is used. But you need me.
Andrew, next line.
In my arms I keep the dead. My presence keeps families fed. I am the base of mortal life. I am the scene of all their strife.
Celeste.
you can hear me. You can see what I do. Me, you cannot see.
Azure.
What is not living cannot die, but saying I'm invincible would be a lie. My death comes through hunger, cold, and suffocation, and gives birth to a new creation.
I affect my siblings in many ways. I shape them, I create them, I destroy them. You know me. Who are we?
Are they the elements?
Oh, I think I know what's going on. Yeah, because
So,
the first one is water.
Yeah, I was thinking that first one was
Mhm.
water. I think the second one is earth.
Third one's wind,
Third
air.
air.
Fourth one is fire.
Fire.
It's the
and then
last one. Spirit?
I don't
Ice.
know.
I'm?
No.
I affect my siblings in many ways. I shape them, I create them, I destroy them. Know me.
so before you on this giant door are a set of consecutive rings. Each of them can be moved, although because Roll20's a fucking dick, I can't let you guys move them yourselves.
Mhm.
But they can all be spun so that the singular hole is facing different directions. Each one has a hole that gets consecutively larger as you get closer to the edge. These are literal just holes. They're gaps.
Okay.
They're crevices where, like, look at it this way, the largest one is about the size of Locke's head.
Oh damn.
Those are
Stick your head in it.
huge.
I'm not
No.
sticking my head in there.
No.
I dare you just stick your hand in there.
Or we could just not stick anything in there.
I mean, I guess.
Good point.
Hmm.
This is a puzzle. I'm gonna mostly leave you guys on your own with this one.
Mhm.
Okay, so, I would like to turn the wheel. Shit. We're doing great. I'd like to turn the wheel.
Which one?
Here.
Each ring turns independently, so you gotta tell me which one.
The outer ring, this is like here.
There?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's nothing there, is there?
All you did was turn the ring, so you turned the ring.
Shit. Huh.
Can we turn it again?
Sure, where do you want to turn it?
Hmm.
Keep going the same direction, just down another notch or two.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I guess keep turning it till this way till it goes back to where it was originally.
Okay.
Swell.
There might be something hidden yet that we cannot yet see.
Why won't let me move the circle? You motherfucker! I will delete you. I swear to fucking God, I will delete you.
Don't do it. Listen to her.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
You have so much to live for. Quit your shit!
Fine. You want to be an asshole? Be an asshole. God damn it. Okay, you said you wanted it over here?
Yep. I just figure keep turning it over around until we get back to the start. Yeah, that's not gonna be a frustration.
Well, they don't seem to want to let me move them, so...
Oh, it will be a frustration.
Oh, now this one it will let me move. Okay. I don't know what the difference is. I was literally copy and pasting the exact same thing, but okay.
because nothing turned up that was hidden underneath there.
Hmm.
Hmm.
All right.
Maybe we- Go ahead.
Does it perhaps correspond to the elements and the cardinal directions?
Maybe. I know there's like a Wicca thing.
North
Like,
is earth.
Perhaps. See, I accidentally closed out the thing trying to scroll, so I don't know
Well, it's in the handouts.
which tab is that.
It's at the bottom.
Hmm.
It says handouts. You might need to click the plus sign so that you can see it. It says door riddle.
oh. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh. It's no longer called Onyx.
Yeah, because I fucking fixed it.
Aw.
Oh, it's in the journal. Okay, that's the information I needed.
Where else would I have put it?
Places?
I don't know. I want to wager we leave the first ring where it is and move
First one from the outside or the first one from the inside?
on the outside.
Alright, can we
Alright.
just mark them like 1, 2?
You guys can draw on this map.
Oh, cool.
Somebody want to mark them? Because I don't trust myself with the. I tend to accidentally delete my character sometimes when I do that.
Well, you don't
And I
have
don't want
access
to
to any
say-
tokens on this page, so... Oh, right, I was
Yeah.
gonna get rid of the grid. Hang on.
Here. The grid.
There. Much more slick.
Yay!
Yay.
I say this one should stay here. The second one should go here.
Oh.
Because each one of them seems to correspond.
Oh.
To a direction.
Foreign.
Yes.
What are the colors of Tiamat?
Oh
There are
shit.
5, right?
Oh shit, I do not like where this is going.
Would it be, for example, blue for water, green for earth, white for air, red for fire, and then black for death?
Yeah, but the white's gonna be for ice.
I'm getting this wrong. Second one should be up here. I can't read. 16 intelligence, everybody.
Pushed.
Okay.
And then
My
the
arms
fourth one here.
Earth.
The fourth one?
Yeah. Then third one here. What to do about the fifth one?
I affect my siblings in many ways. I shape them, I create them, I destroy.
Handful, metal, smithing?
Hmm.
You should.
Are these just like holes, empty holes?
They're just empty holes. They're each about a foot deep. Assuming you decided to reach in to find out how deep it is.
Hmm.
Nope.
What if we pour water in the second one? Or that's earth, rather. Which one's water? The first one?
This one.
Yeah.
See if it likes water.
Alright, so what are you doing? Are you just pouring it in, or are you putting some sort of water container in there? What's the plan?
Sure, I'll put my water bottle in there. Or whatever it's called.
Skin.
Thank you, Scan. My bottle's not quite right.
Alright.
Her skin.
I'm just putting my hydro flask in there. God, no.
Listen, I
Clank,
thought
clank,
I
clank,
was
clank, clank.
do that noise in the real life, and I was like, what?
Alright, you put your water bottle in there. And there's a faint glow.
Okay, well, that did something.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay.
That's purple.
That is purple.
Do we keep Tylee? Do we put Tylee the tile in the fucking second one?
No, we do not sacrifice Smiley.
We don't even know if it's made out of earth.
Sarah. That reminds me, I'm gonna prop Tylee up kind of where he could hopefully see this puzzle too, or they, and then take Basara out too and warn him not to fall off the edge of the ledge that we're standing on.
Sarah immediately goes toward the edge of the platform.
Despina, Basara does not
this
listen
one.
to me. Smiley, do you have any suggestions?
Well, going off of your elements idea, the fifth element could be magic.
Fucking magic.
Oh,
I fucking knew it. I thought it was energy or some shit.
Huh.
I was thinking lightning, but
Row.
okay, so the fifth element is going to be parking. Okay, pork.
It is barking.
The element of pork.
Pork.
I guess I will cast dancing lights into the innermost ring.
Number 5.
Alright. Your dancing lights dance inside of the innermost ring, and it glows slightly purple.
Right. Do we have a piece of rock that is not Basara or Smiley?
That is not sentience.
Can I
do I
put a
still have
potato-
my little-
I have a nail
Can I-
file made of glass. Is that close enough?
I have a potato.
No, Borderman has potato.
Has
It
potato.
keeps family
He does have a
families
potato?
fed. Yeah,
Potato come from Earth.
it keeps families fed. Put the potato in there. Wait, are you telling me to reach?
In the second hole.
So what happens when you put the potato in is it gets shot back out and off the platform.
Okay, so that one did that
Potato
work?
cannon.
I stick another
In fact,
potato
in
in
fact,
there.
I'm gonna have Locke roll me a dexterity check to see if it hits her.
Oh no.
I'm here.
Nat 20.
Okay, so here's what happens. Here's what happens. You see this coming, and you just grab it out of the air.
Nice.
So you
Yay.
didn't lose the potato,
Woo!
nor did you get knocked off the platform.
No, don't leave us potato.
I'll give it back. Right?
You do notice that the
Fire.
potato is considerably cleaner than when you put it in.
Oh, clean potato, nice potato.
Perfect. So we
Okay,
need
so in the
actually not no. File.
Okay, so
Don't
Je-
number
let
Je-
four.
it get
Jess-
sharp in there.
Jess, repeat yourself. Because you
I
broke
said
up.
let's not put the glass nail file in the hole because it's kind of sharp. And if
And
it's rejected,
bad.
Everyone's getting all kinds of
You all
robotic.
have to unmute them. Shit.
Discord.
Discord.
Yeah, my connection's in the red.
Hang on.
Mine's green.
Okay, so, what you gonna do next?
I
Well.
was gonna cast some produce flame in this guy.
In this one?
Number 4. The fire one.
Hang on.
Yeah. Right, that's number 4, the fire one.
So you cast Produce Flame in number 4.
Uh-huh.
And it rejects it. It shoots it right back
Damn
out
it.
at you.
Wait, we have torches, don't we? Like matches or something?
or
Maybe it wants real fire, not magic fire.
Perhaps.
can I try in number 3 using prestidigitation to produce a puff of air?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Breathe in it. Alright.
I walk up to that one and just give a big huff and puff on number 3.
The air just comes right back out at your face.
Okay, well,
Well, both the air and the fire didn't work in 3 and 4. Maybe they're backwards?
Oh, maybe they are backwards.
Maybe I can't fucking read. Yeah, 3 and 4 are swapped, aren't they?
Fuck! Swap 'em.
Right? Right?
Yep. Put this one over here. Right? Please. And then put the other one in the other spot.
okay. Well, in that case, I'll go to 3. And was it 3 that I need to huff and puff?
Yeah.
We'll just go and huff and puff on 3.
3 was the one you were already huffing and puffing in. It's just changed positions.
Does that not affect it in
Four?
any way?
I'm confused.
Me too.
Okay, look at the handout that I gave you.
We're looking at it!
Yeah.
Okay, what order
Number
are the
3.
riddles in? Look at the order of the riddles.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3 should be down here.
Oh, fuck, I mixed them up. God damn it, that's on me.
Fuck you!
Oh!
I'm
Wow.
not
Oh, shit.
crazy.
Hang on. One sec. I mixed them up. My bad.
Wow! This is like this one time we were playing DVD Clue, and my dad was, because they have you use this like red lens to see which cards you're supposed to put in for which prompt.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad got them wrong. So my mom and I were like, we both had the same answer, and we were just fighting. Because we're like, we know this is right. What's going on? And we look in there, and one of the cards is wrong. Because my dad got it mixed up.
Well, I fucking fixed it. 3 is the fire one, 4 is the air one. I'm sorry, okay?
Okay.
I like you
Okay.
anyway.
You should be. No, I'm kidding.
Y'all
Okay,
motherfuckers!
here's one
I
more.
put so much fucking work into this goddamn puzzle!
Sit
I'm
down
gonna
and
go
enjoy
huff and
it.
puff and 4.
Okay. 4 lights up. Give me a sec to make
Yay.
4 light up.
Right.
I'm sorry, okay?
It's
If I use
alright.
produce flame and the other one again, will it light up or do I need real fire?
I mean, do you cast Produce Flame?
Sure, I cast produce flame.
Okay, it lights up.
Huzzah! We did it.
We solved the mystery.
We solved the mystery.
But what about
Now, how do Earth?
Earth?
How the
Well,
fuck are we on Earth?
Just
It would be
It could
nice if
also
there
be-
was something we had that was made of earth that wasn't this, like pottery.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Do I still have my teacups and such?
You do.
Can I stick my teacups and such in there?
You do that, and
Oh,
you watch as your teacups kind of melt,
Oh dear.
Oh,
and it lights up.
sorry about
We
that.
did it!
So they melt
Did that
into
look
just
good?
this mound of clay, like reverting to their natural earthy state.
So they goo. The goo.
Well, I mean, clay is slightly more hard than goo. Okay,
plays a bitch.
Yeah.
Good
well,
girl.
you've lit them all up.
Yay!
Now what happens?
We need to check the positions of the rings, I assume. At least the innermost one.
Alright, let's try moving 5 around in a circle. Going this
I put it there.
Where do you want it? Tell me where you want it.
Let's start putting
Let's start
right
here.
here.
Yeah, can we put 5 there and can we put number 4 this thing?
Okay, so as you are moving 5 down, it gets to about here, and you hear a click.
Oh,
Alright, click is good. I hope.
that is a good thing.
Okay, so let's leave 4 there. Want to try putting like 3 here?
Okay, you put 3 there.
Okay.
That's a thing you've done.
It doesn't click.
Oh. No click.
How about we move one here?
You have moved one there.
Okay,
Hmm.
can I just start moving 4 around until it clicks?
4 or 3? Because you're clicking on the circle for 3 and you're saying 4.
Yeah, 4. Sorry. I'm still thrown off.
Numbers are
Yeah,
confusing.
that one right there. Till it clicks.
Like we're hacking a safe.
Math is hard.
Math is hard.
And it clicks.
Oh dear.
Okay, let's try moving 3.
Okay. What direction are you pushing it? Okie dokie.
I think it'll probably end up.
Oh,
over
you
here.
motherfucker. How dare you?
Okay.
I swear to
Stop letting you
fucking
use it.
God. Okay.
Allows only so much movement.
I ain't asking for all that goddamn much. For real here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not changing lanes, I swear. I'm just a fucking mess. It's fine.
Everything is fine.
That's okay. We'll forgive you.
And it clicks into place about there.
All right.
After
Shall
doing nearly an entire rotation.
we try moving 2?
Yeah, let's do it like 2 towards this way.
Okay, so you try to move 2, and it just clicks. It doesn't move.
Okay.
All right.
Let's move.
Let's start moving 1 this
Let's try
direction.
moving one. Gonna go
No,
all
not
the way
this
around,
way.
isn't it?
It's probably gonna go all the way around.
Let us hope this is not some sort of trap that we're activating.
You fucking whore. I swear to God, I will murder you.
Don't do it. Don't test her. Don't test her game.
Roll
Set up a
20,
poll.
I will fucking kill you. I swear I'm not fucking around here. You motherfucking whore.
Ow. There.
Fine. And it clicks into place. And you hear a loud like
Steam.
like when something depressurizes.
Ooh.
Okay, who farted?
Not that kind of depressurizes, but okay.
Oh, I just thought it'd be fun. It
No.
wasn't.
No.
Then, starting with the center circle that says, "Who are we?"
Mhm.
it opens. I guess direction is relative, so from Ural's perspective, it would be outward. So, like, away from you.
Oh, thank God. Otherwise, it'd be pushing us off the ledge.
Well, considering this door takes up pretty much the entire ledge, yes,
We
yes,
have
it
no
would.
space on the ledge. And then we would die.
Can I just say that Smiley is an MVP again?
Yeah.
Yay for using Smiley the Tiley as making Onyx give us hints.
So, just slowly they open from one to the next. I don't have a map for you guys for this next part because I ran out of fucking time.
Okay.
Alright. Theater of the Mind.
So, we're back on the doodle page for a bit.
Doodle page.
Wait, I forgot to move the thing. Hold on. There we go. Doodle page.
Give me
That
my
was a-
copy.
That was a good puzzle, by the way. I like that one.
Copy.
Thank you. I put a lot of fucking work into it.
Yay.
And then I couldn't get it to do what I wanted it to.
Andrew, are you still alive? I haven't heard you in a while.
I'm still alive.
Okay, I hadn't heard you in a while.
I think he's just dying of sunburn.
No, I'm fine.
His sunburn wasn't that bad. Let's be fair.
That's just
Well, Locke is gonna pick up Sarah, shove him into Boren's arms, and pick up Smiley the Tiley.
Tiley, the Tiley.
Okay.
And then look forward closely at him and go, if you drop Pacera, Despina will never forgive you.
That's probably true.
You say with Despina literally right there.
Yes.
Yep.
Like, Despina could definitely make this assertion on her own, but you have just made the decision for her that this is what's going to happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then it occurs to me that, by the way, Smiley, I forgot to introduce you. This is Pacera. They tell me he is a Nimeric.
Well, I'll admit I have not seen one of those before.
Yay, new experiences!
Yes.
So, are we gonna go inside? Or are we just gonna stand on this
I
ledge
guess we
until the
should.
Mephits... Because, you know, just so you know, those Mephits aren't gonna stay down for, like, forever. This room is kind of full of
Right.
steam.
Let us go.
Let us go quickly.
shall sally
and close
forth.
these doors.
Okay.
Go inside.
So, you all walk into this room, and you see another tunnel, just like several that you've seen before, except you can see the end of it. You can see an entrance out of this cavern.
Huzzah!
I don't trust it.
Or
Oh,
I
no.
suppose an exit would be more accurate. But you see just an exit.
I'm going to go into the tunnel and start going that way.
Okay.
Oh, the tunnel. Down. The tunnel.
Oh fuck.
It's fine. You're okay.
What did you do? What have you done? It does not
I
sound
did
as if
nothing.
you
You
did.
just started freaking out.
You rolled a dice.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Mm,
We heard the clack. We heard
It's
it.
being recorded.
mm.
We have the evidence. We have the receipts.
Do you? Are you recording this?
No, but Jess is.
Anyway,
Am I? Yes, I'm totally recording.
I hope you are. You're my fucking backup.
Yay!
So you walk into the tunnel. It's a tunnel.
It's the tunnel. It seems fine to me.
Alright, let's go.
Guess we're going.
Okay. Barn.
Let's go.
Okay. You all walk through the tunnel, and once you leave the vicinity of the door, it slowly closes behind you. And you can hear the mechanisms click back out of place and reset.
That's not worrying.
At least it has blocked us from the Mets.
It is still
Yeah.
fairly warm here, but it's not as warm as it was in there, because you guys were really sweating back in that last room.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned just how hot it was in there, but there were like jets of
You
steam
did.
below your feet. It was
Yeah,
a
you-
very, very hot room, and you guys were really starting to get incredibly uncomfortable. Not just slightly uncomfortable, but like dangerously uncomfortable. Bork, bork, bork. I know. It's so dramatic.
Terrifying.
Uh-huh.
So, you walk through this tunnel, and you walk to the edge of it, I assume. Unless you're deciding to
Indeed.
stop inside the tunnel for whatever reason. Which is...
No,
Okay.
let's
So-
just keep it out of here. Hopefully this leads to someplace with some air and sunlight.
Funnily enough,
I'm gonna start brushing my hair as we're walking to try to get rid of all this frizz.
yeah, your hair's a
Okay,
mess, and it's gonna take you some time to fix it with how long it is.
It's practically its own 5x5 cube.
Maybe we'll get a short rest here, and Block will help you brush it out and braid it.
So,
That would be
you,
lovely.
Okay.
you walk outside of this tunnel, and it's just a big open field.
I don't trust it.
And
How odd.
it's not sunlight, really, but there is a light in the sky. I wouldn't call it the sun because when you look at it, it doesn't hurt your eyes to look at it. It's not so bright that it's damaging. And it's more of a...
At least,
It's got more of a blue tone than the sun usually gives off.
Imposter.
Oh,
at least I do not feel like I've been buried alive.
maybe I can stop sweating through my clothes.
Shall we take a break here, or do you want to keep moving?
I see no reason why not to take a break here.
Okay?
Alright, short rest.
Short rest.
Rest.
Okay.
I am going to
Do all of your short rest things.
I need some hit dice. I need some hit dice. That's five.
While
I'm gonna go
you're
ahead.
doing that, I'm going to use Song of Rest, so you all can add an extra d6 to whatever hit dice you use.
Yay!
Yes, please use your character sheets to put yourselves back up to full. If necessary. I don't know what you guys are actually at right now.
I am currently on the screen with all the drawings on it.
Yeah, that
How do
doesn't
you
mean
like
you
my
don't have
drawings?
access to your character, dude.
Oh, I know. Let's see, I am at 4 hit points out of 53.
Yes, please take advantage of the Song of Rest. I am begging you.
What does that give me again? You said an extra d6?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your
Yay!
Song of Rest got me right up to exactly what I needed. Thank you.
So I need.
While you
You're
guys
welcome.
do that, I will be right back, okay?
Take your time.
How
Oh,
does
the
one
giant
map?
dice love me. Okay.
That's hard.
2 plus.
Okay, that got me another 24.
1d8. I need some bigger
I'm-
numbers.
Yeah, I'm at 42 hit points. And completely out of hit dice.
3, 4, 5.
Yep, I am at 38 now out of 46, and I am out of hit dice.
I still
I am
have
at
3 hit
40.
dice.
How do I have more hit points than you?
I don't know.
26.
You
I
guys
got
like
used
my
to
puppy?
being the squishiest.
I am at 26 out of 53 with no hit dice remaining.
I still have 3 hit dice. And 4 temporary hit points.
Hear you.
I rolled a lot of 2s and 3s.
He did fail a lot of dex saving throws, and he doesn't have Carrie's immunity to, well, it's not
Okay.
immunity, it's a resistance to, fire damage.
Yes, and I have. How many spell slots do I have left now? Let's see, I have no 3rd level spell slots. I have 2 1st level spell slots, and I have 2 2nd level spell slots, so I'm not doing terribly.
You
Look
could
at the
use some
temporary
of those
hit
to heal
points.
yourself.
the end, that's right. So
Or I could use one
that's
to
a-
heal him.
Or somebody
use
could use one
something.
to.
Use the second level before I
You know
died.
what? I'm gonna be nice and cast Cure Wounds at second level.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So that should be what, 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier of
You know what I just
7.
fucking noticed?
So let me.
I had +1 on
What?
spell save DC from the blessing, and I have not fucking remembered that.
Hey, Andrew,
Yeah.
give yourself 21 more hit points.
Damn, girl.
Yay! Where's me at 47?
I rolled a 7
thank
and a
you.
7, and my spellcasting mod is 7.
Yay for 7s.
Right,
Oh, no, 47 out of 53. Yay.
do my 4 temporary hit points run out now?
What's the time limit on this?
It doesn't say there's a time limit on Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay,
I think
then
Last
no,
time
you
we
still
said
have
a
them.
long rest. Okay.
Yeah, they will go
And
away
then
after a
Locke's
long
just
rest.
Yeah, Locke's just gonna break out a hairbrush then and start brushing Carrie's hair.
Okay.
Aww.
One could say that this is gay.
Yes.
Could very well potentially be just slightly a little bit gay.
Yeah, just
Possibly.
a little bit.
You should let me fix your hair next.
Don't you know they're just friends?
Oh my
They're
god.
such
gal
good
pals.
friends. It's
The
Sappho
best
and her
friends.
pal.
It's almost like they're friends that are benefiting from their relationship.
As long as it's not the cousins from Sailor Moon's American dub.
That was so fucking stupid. Because it makes it
Yeah.
worse. It makes it
Yeah.
worse.
It makes
Yeah.
it so much worse.
It makes it more
Weird.
Louisiana.
Or West Virginia.
Mountain mama.
And confirm West Virginia do have a reputation. And my parents got married in West Virginia because that's where my mom's from. They had to have blood tests to make sure they weren't related,
Oh my god.
even though my dad's from Ohio.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's gonna eat her. And then it's gonna eat me. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god. Anyway, is there anything else you guys would like to do during your short rest? Unless you're deciding to take a long rest here, which would be valid.
Ooh. But we already
Yeah.
used that. No, we don't know this
trust
place.
this long enough to take a long rest.
I do not trust it.
Yeah,
Okay,
kind of got a bad feeling.
fair enough. So,
Okay.
what do? You finish your short rest. Gonna say it takes about an hour and 15 minutes just because you're trying to get Carrie's hair back in order, and that seems like a task.
Yeah.
Seems like a
Yeah.
very long-
Look at it this way. Her hair is in high pigtails, and it still goes down past her ass.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh, Gary.
Yeah.
It is beautiful hair.
it is hair that needs a little help right now. It's been through a lot.
It must be a nightmare to wash, but it is very beautiful and soft.
Oh, my hair does all kinds of weird things I've discovered.
Does it magically glow and heal people?
Not really, but it did change color over time.
Interesting. Interesting.
That might have just been the magic of the Feywilds being, mysterious.
What color did it used to be?
Light, like my eyes. And now they're both orange.
Huh.
I don't know why my skin hasn't changed from pink, but it hasn't.
I like the color.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Does
Um,
Boren
you-
recognize that there is like a romantic relationship going on here, or is he that much of a dumbass?
Do it. Roll it.
Roll, 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 roll.
Roll.
Alright, I got my 20 here. Open up, you damn box.
You didn't have your dice ready?
Well, I closed the box. Oh, that's why the lid's. But I couldn't open it up because the latch was on. I didn't know. He got a 12.
12 total or 12 on the dice?
12 total.
Oh dear.
Oh, honey.
They're good friends.
Good
I
try.
think you're getting just the slightest inkling of maybe just a little bit of flirting, just because you do have a bunch of older siblings. If I'm not mistaken, several of them are not ace, so
Yeah.
like very
It was like,
not
yeah.
ace.
Are you saying that some of his siblings are sluts? 'Cause I'm here for it.
They are
I'm-
sluts for Bahamut.
Sluts.
I'm
for
not
the
saying that
holiday.
they're not sluts.
They slobber all over that text.
How dare
Also,
you.
Andrew, I just thought I'd clarify something with you since you seem to think that all of your siblings are clerics. That's probably not the case.
Oh, I know. I totally know. Don't worry.
Okay. I
I
wanted
know
to
that
make sure.
clerics Are, if
Like, don't get me wrong, they're not so rare that
every-
they're unheard of, but for
every
all of
goblin
your
has a quite literal horn watching users.
like, don't get me wrong, they're not like super rare, but you might have one sibling that's also gifted with clerical magic or paladin-esque magic, but it's not gonna be all of them.
Oh, I know.
I'm just
No, don't
thinking
get-
of that
oh,
bit from that
you can
Joe
pick
Cat
up
video
a-
about clerics.
Pickaxe and swing
It's
at
an
something.
all-cleric
But yeah.
team. Hang on, I gotta drop
Oh.
that.
That would be awesome.
You guys like my doodles? Am I being entertaining?
I like
You
your
are
doodle.
being entertaining. You're wonderful.
Yay.
I just gave myself a mini panic attack because I realized, oh shit, what if I didn't unpause the recording? But I did. We're fine. Everything's okay. I just kind of...
Okay.
I panicked. Definitely for no reason, but that's okay. Everything's fine.
Everything's
Okay.
fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything is okay. Have your hands if you're alive.
Yep, still got a pulse. We're good.
Then clap your hands. Everybody's dead.
Everyone make sure you still have a pulse.
I don't know how to find it anymore.
It's on
I
your
don't
neck.
think I have a pulse.
I got it.
I can see.
Found it.
It's also
my
on
pulse.
this.
I can just see. I don't know what I mean.
Therefore, I am.
Yes,
Anyway,
chocolate.
so you look out over this open, hilly field. And way up in the sky is just this very large, kind of a light blue, bluish green ball of light that is kind of acting as the sun for this area. And it's very pretty, and the sky is almost an orangey color.
Does it kind of remind Lock of Home?
A little bit, but not by much. You're used to a much tougher type of grass. When you traveled the plains, you're used to a longer, more straw-like type of grass, and the grass here seems honestly somewhat short. Even on Boren, it only goes up about halfway up his calf.
Just very interesting.
I mean,
How soft is the grass?
it's pretty soft. Not like impossibly soft. But, Carrie, you have felt grass that's similar to this when you and your godmother made trips to the springtime section of the Feywilds.
Feywild.
So it's not terribly dissimilar from that, even if it does look vastly different.
It looks like a beautiful place to frolic.
Oh.
Not that I ever
It
frolicked.
does.
There are hills off in the distance. And it's just a big, wide, open area. You can see for probably miles.
No kind of landmarks or anything besides the hills?
Roll me perception checks.
All of us or just her?
Anyone who wants to look for what landmarks. It's a big open area and no one's taken the lead yet, so I'll let you all do it now.
Okay.
Oh no!
Let's do it.
So, Carrie, you're
I do not
distracted.
see it.
You're distracted. You're looking at Locke. Locke, you are having trouble looking away from Carrie.
Aww.
Yeah, you're right. Next time I will let you do my hair. But yours is just so pretty.
Do you how do?
Despina, Born, are you guys gonna roll?
Yeah, perception, correct?
Yes, perception.
Alright.
Can't believe Warren beat Locke out of a perception roll. He's
Technically,
already
he
doing
should
good
be doing
now.
that regularly. To be fair,
Yeah.
he's got a high wisdom. He just rolls real shit on perception most of the time.
He rolls
And
real shit.
let's, if you think about it, if I look at my stats, I did not take perception as one of my proficiencies. Now
Yeah,
my
but
insight,
I wanna look
insight is, my insight's +6.
Yeah, you really should look into that next time you take a feat.
Probably.
Or get
So,
Onyx to get you glasses.
Despina,
Hello!
you got a 19.
Okay, good.
So, far off in the distance, between a couple of hills, you see what looks to be the top of a spire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a spire.
Yeah. To reach the spire. I will point this out to my companions and say, hey, look, this is a spire.
It's like way off in the distance, but it is there.
Yay!
Shall that be our next destination?
It seems to glow slightly in just the sky, of course, is orange, and so the spire itself is also glowing slightly more of an orangish color.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Locke, this is little unrelated, but if you ever feel like frolicking, and we meet up
Okay,
in reality,
Borin, if you can hear right now, you can hear this going on, and I'm gonna say it's not very ambiguous.
Yeah.
Okay, you know there's a romance going on here. It's not
I really
hidden.
want you to actually realize it.
I understand. We're just like, they're trying to fuck.
Tell me he says that out loud. Tell me he says that out loud, please.
How
Do it.
loud it is!
There, you guys.
They trying to
Harry
fuck.
gets
Oh.
absolutely flustered by this.
I think it's fantastic.
Locke turns redder
I was
than
going to
Andrew
say-
on a sunburn.
I would like to fist bump Locke.
Locke doesn't know what that is. She just gets more flustered.
Anyway, I was going to say maybe one day I could take you to the Feywild so you can meet my godmother. I'm sure she'd love you.
Well, this relationship is progressing quite nicely, isn't it?
Oh, quickly.
Already on to the meeting the parents.
Think of all they've been through.
Locke takes one finger and hits Born's fist.
Just, she just boops his fist.
Boop. It gets even more flustered and red, and it just looks at Carrie, when she was already turning red anyway. It looks at Carrie and goes, I would be honored. Oh, Smiley, let me know if you see a great place where you want to be put down. Oh, you too, Sarah.
Please don't put Smiley down.
I get the feeling that if you put me down, I'm not entirely certain you'd be able to find me again.
Yeah,
Well,
kind
just
of
saying, you know, if you
Listen,
want
this is a
find
pleasant
a new
place
home.
and all, but it's not really all that much more interesting than the maze that I was in before. I'm just
Sorry,
gonna
what?
be honest.
I will.
Svea said there was a spire in the distance. Maybe the spire will offer more interesting sights.
Maybe.
I do not know how to tell if Sarah wants to settle down here or not.
Well, Borin is the one holding Bysera right now, so...
I feel like Despina would understand it best.
Well, put it down.
Bysera goes back to the cave.
Later.
Bye, Sarah. Goodbye.
Alright.
Basically,
Goodbye.
look at it this way. The cave is a secure source of food.
That is
Yeah.
fair.
Fair.
Like, it's literally just gonna eat the cave.
Eat the
Sl-
cave.
Slowly over time, but that is what Bysera intends to do.
As long as
Goodbye,
it's
Lisa.
happy.
Sarah will become the cave.
Bysera will become greater than the cave ever was or will be.
That sounds delightfully ominous. I like it.
Did you guys not? I told you guys that
Find a
there
way to
were
remind
tales of
myself.
these, of Nimerics becoming as large as islands, right?
Did you?
I told you, I'm fairly certain I told you guys that.
You told us this.
Okay.
This is
I'm
what she said.
forgetting.
It will become greater than it will ever be. Yeah, it just, yeah.
I should ask my godmother one day if she knows much about Nimerics.
So, you go on your way, and it takes you a while to get there. I'm gonna make it.
Go towards the spire.
That is my current assumption of what you're doing, yes.
Locke will make sure Smiley's strapped in tight.
Okay. So as you get closer, you begin to just see this spire just grow in height as you kind of head somewhat more downward, if that makes sense, as more of the spire just comes into view naturally. And it's just not in a matter of it's physically growing, but you're seeing more of it the closer you get. And it is tall, and this spire just swirls. Think of a classical unicorn horn, how it kind of swirls.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like that. Just straight up, just this conical form, just spiraling into the sky.
How strange.
And as you get closer and closer, you begin to notice more spires. Much smaller than this one. Slightly farther, they're just smaller. You begin to notice buildings.
Alright, it looks like we may be finding a town, perhaps? Are there lights?
At first you're
movement?
looking at it and you're like, maybe it's a town, but then you're getting closer. And it looks like it could be a very large town, perhaps even a small city.
Oh my!
Ooh.
Well,
And it's all just
fine.
bathed in this blue and orange lights. And it's very beautiful, and all the buildings are very reflective. There's not a whole lot of, like, flat concretes or woods here. It's almost all made out of just this very shiny, either stone or glass. It's very beautiful. And it's reflecting a lot of light.
perhaps this will turn out to be the interesting place that Smiley needs.
Basically, Onyx decided that she wanted to have a city, and so you guys get a city.
Yay!
Maybe we can find some friends here.
Water in.
Somewhere nice
I
to rest our
think
heads.
I think Warren will go mad if he doesn't get his ale soon.
You see
That's his
Born
soul.
over just in the corner, just shivering, just like alcohol. Where's alcohol? I need alcohol.
Carrie just walks over and pats his head.
Eventually, he's just gonna stick a straw in a potato and hope for the best.
As you say that, Boren reaches for a straw and sticks it in the potato.
Straw?
You know that the potato has not been fermented, right?
I know.
It's just a
What?
regular potato. Just a goddamn potato.
Addiction is such a terrible thing.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Wait
poor
a
dear.
Second. What spells do I have?
I hope they're friendly where we are going.
I certainly hope so too.
I myself not a big fan of cities.
And then you get closer, and you see a wall. Surrounding this city, easily 50 feet high,
There is no more in Bossy to say.
is a wall. It's curved and smooth and just surrounds the city. You see small turrets up at the top of this wall. Some of them, many of them actually, with a very similar spiraling design to this massive spire that it's huge. It's a ginormous building. And you can't imagine how long it's taken to build it. I don't think any of you have ever seen a building this tall, and that includes Boren, who, keep in mind, where Boren's from, buildings are mostly built directly out of the mountain. So tall buildings aren't exactly a rarity.
Oh dear.
My goodness.
I feel very short all of a sudden.
Now you know how we feel.
All you gotta do is look at Boren and it'll make it all better.
Like
I
everything
just
was
look over
going.
to Speed is like, I do not
She can look at Carrie and it'll make her feel better. For multiple reasons.
Fair, I just figured Boren was the shortest in the party.
Yeah. Carrie only comes up to Locke's chest.
Yep, she's directly at chest height.
You just love your height difference, don't you, Azure?
Yep.
He do.
Shut up.
He do. I'm fucking
short!
I am calling you out.
I've called myself out for this, okay?
guess we're off to see the fucking wizard.
Well, it's not an Emerald City, you can at least tell that much.
Yay!
And we're off to see the sorcerer.
The wonderful sorcerer of
sorcerer of
Oz.
this place.
Okay.
Sorcerer of the spirals.
As they actually get closer, Locke's gonna carefully take one of Carrie's hands in hers, kind of discreetly. The big cities don't really agree with her very much.
Oh, this is Locke's first
So
time in
she's
a really
just gonna
big
take
city
some
without her
comfort in
family,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's precious. Anyway. And again, it's not like big as far as city standards go, but it's a little bit smaller than Lexington and less spread out, if that makes sense. Like it's both smaller than Lexington by a good margin, but it's also slightly more densely packed.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't have a lot of experience in other cities. I can't give you a good
And it's like Indianapolis, they have laws against skyscrapers, so it's all just spread out wide.
like
Instead of,
like this isn't like there's some open spaces you can tell at just when you were at a distance you were able to tell that there are some nice big open spaces, but a lot of the city is just packed really tightly in together, almost like it's almost starting to outgrow its wall, if that makes sense. It's not quite at that point yet, but it is getting close to outgrowing the wall that it built around itself.
oh, it sounds claustrophobic.
So that sounds like England.
Never been to England, I can't tell you. But that's sort of what this is like. So, you're approaching. I want perceptions.
Oh fuck. Oh fuckles. Oh fuckles. It is my turn to have the shit perception rolls.
Oh, that's better.
Just
Oh my
makes sense because I
The,
have
the
a
thought of
+1.
beer the thought of alcohol has Boren like, must be vigilant, just in case there's alcohol. Just in
Carrie's,
case.
Carrie's apparently distracted by Locke holding her hand.
Yeah, you,
She's just a mess.
How do type?
what'd you get? Just say it out loud.
16! There we go.
Okay. Born and Carrie tied. Or, not Born and Carrie. Born and Despina tied.
I'm Carrie now. Am I gay?
Yes.
Yes.
You
Okay.
cannot be Carrie without being gay.
This
There
is
we
the
go.
rules.
We'll
Them's
hold
the
hands over
rules.
there.
And you start to just... You can hear the sounds of just a bustling city.
Oh my god.
You can hear horses. You hear people talking. You hear slightly off in the distance, the clearest voice you can hear is someone trying to hawk some things that they're trying to sell at some cart. And you can't hear them very clearly, but you can definitely just hear people. And
Oh
a
my god,
lot
people
of
are
them.
you guys.
And you look up at the turrets, and there are people looking down at you, some of them with crossbows ready,
Oh, dear.
because they are guarding this city. These are their turrets, they are manning this station, and they are watching you approach. And the closer you get, you see one of them just put a hand to their throat, and there's a slight light that appears in their hand, and then you hear their voice just project out at all of you. Halt! Who goes there? State your business.
Despina?
No, I'm not talking. Let Carrie talk.
Got it.
No,
Carrie?
you come and join.
I am just going to say, we are just passing through. We're trying to figure out where we're going. I believe we are a little lost. Where are we?
Hang on. And you see the light disappear from his throat. You see him talk to the guy that's next to him. And the guy just nods, and they disappear from the turret.
Bye.
Not like a poof vanish, like they go out of sight. Like they are out of, like, not even a duck down, more like a back up far enough that you can't see them. Because you guys are getting close to the wall now.
We should probably stop moving.
We did see the
Yes.
hope.
We should halt, like they kindly
'cause,
asked
like,
us to.
As you guys were starting to get close to the wall, that's when they told you to stop, because they don't know y'all.
That's fair. Very valid.
Valid point.
And their job is to protect this city. You know, as city guards do.
Generally.
And you see the person put their hand back to their throat, and that light appears at their throat again, and their voice projects back out at you. You will be attended to shortly. Please stay where you are. Please lay any weapons on the ground.
We can do that.
Okay.
They pull their hand back away from their throat, the light disappears, and they are watching you. And it takes a few minutes. It takes a few minutes, and then you see a section of the wall in front of you open up slightly. Think of Omashu. Hey, where's the noise coming from?
Not I.
Looks like it's coming from Andrew's end.
Andrew, shut off the fucking TV.
Okay.
Thank you. So think of Omashu. You remember when when in Avatar: The Last Airbender they reach Omashu and the Earthbenders just kind of pull the wall of the gate, the wall of the city open to let them through?
Yeah.
It's like that. Not in so much as there's a bender doing that, but that's the visual that you see, where just the entire wall just kind of splits open just wide enough for it's actually an entire group of city guard, just because there are 4 of you.
Squadron.
Just a small squad, just in case, because again, they don't know y'all, and this can be a pretty dangerous place to live
Cool.
if you're not, like, fucking cautious, which is something that you guys have learned very well, I think.
Uh-huh.
A little bit.
And Luck, by the way, does put down her axes, but she is ready to call back her grandmother's hand axes if needed.
Okay. All
Weapons on the
fucking...
She doesn't
So,
like being unarmed.
So, just to clarify, you guys are doing as you're told, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I am.
Okay.
Oh, Lord, we'll be here for
I'm ju-
hours while Thorin unloads his morning stars.
I just wanted to make sure that you guys were doing as you were told, just because I don't want to depend on the fact that you guys forgot to mention putting down a weapon and have to use that as a reason of, oh, you're still holding your weapon, because I don't feel like going through all of your inventories. So I just wanted a clarification from all of you that all of your weapons have been put down. That means the quarterstaff, that means the scimitar, that means morning stars, that means hammers.
Got my hammer. Yeah, my
That's the
I
hammer.
have set down my rapier, which is my only weapon.
Okay. So,
And a bag of potatoes.
a small... Does the bag of potatoes count as a weapon? I guess if you want it to count as a weapon, I guess it could damage someone, but I didn't think that
weapon.
I didn't think that was going to qualify as a weapon, but you can put it down if you like.
Sure, why not?
If that is what you'd like to do. They're going to question why you've just got a bag of potatoes sitting with all your weapons, but...
Dwarvish throwing potatoes.
It's like the butter sack from iCarly.
Oh god.
So, you see just a small squadron of, armed guards. These guards are very well armed. They are decked out. And there is one that is just clearly in the lead. The one that was talking to you earlier is still sitting up in that turret with with their eyes on you. And you see a female guard with, she's incredibly tall. I'm talking slightly taller than Locke tall.
Oh!
Well,
And her helmet has a set of bull-like horns that just go from close to the back of her head and forward.
Ooh. Thank
I rather like this first time.
And you can't see her face just yet, just because her helmet is covering it. But she does seem to be female from what you can see. If you had to take a random guess, just because this keeps me from having to play the pronoun game, where I know what their gender is and you guys don't.
Yeah, it's like the name game, but it's gender game.
So, this person is clearly in front, and she is approaching you purposefully, weapon drawn. Like, not like out to attack, but definitely prepared to do what she is at the ready, just in case any of you guys try to pull something.
Does she look Goliath, or is she just really, really tall?
You cannot tell, because she is wearing full armor. She is decked out.
Helmets and all.
She's got a helmet that covers her face. She's wearing gauntlets. She is decked all the way out. You cannot see an inch of skin.
My goodness.
Impressive.
Oh no. The game.
And honestly, most of her fellow guards are dressed similarly, though none of them are quite as tall as she is.
Very expensive.
A few of them do have horned helmets as well, although none of them match the bull-like horns that she has. And she approaches you, being very cautious and observant. Please state your names.
My name is Carrie, but please, just call me Carrie. It's a lot simpler. This dwarf here is named Porin. Our half-elf friend is named Despina. And my very tall good friend, Goliath, girlfriend is named Luck.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Dropping the word!
possessive.
Lightly.
Locke goes kind of red and looks a little pleased, and also kind of tries to give her the bullhorn lady a polite nod at the same time, and just gets all flustered.
So are you the leader of
Are you
this
moving
group
too
here
fast?
then?
I don't think the group has a definitive leader, but I have kind of had to step up because someone keeps walking into portals by themselves and not listening when I suggest plans. Getting themselves killed.
One time. I only died like twice.
That's a
I only
lot.
walked into one portal.
I did not do any of this.
Without consulting me.
It is okay, Carrie. I will listen to you.
I am glad.
So, state your business, please.
We are just wandering, it seems. We saw this giant spire in the tower in the distance, and we all just grew curious and I wanted to see what this was all about.
Okay, let me clarify. How did you get here?
We're in a
We
dream.
walked.
We dreamed.
Oh, well, you see, there was a giant door and something about a puzzle, and then we went through the door, and then we came out of a cave, and then we were here.
Yes, we were dreaming.
We don't tell people we're dreaming. We just sound crazy.
I mean,
Just-
not really.
Okay.
Doesn't exactly sound crazy to me. You're not alone.
Think
So-
we have been brought here to help in the...
Hang on.
No.
Have you seen any other cities on your way here?
No.
Oh.
Which direction did you come from?
That away.
I point back the direction we came.
That way.
Okay, you see her pull out just a small notepad and she just scrawls some details down in that. Okay. Needless to say, we're a little bit cautious about letting new folks into the city.
Understandable.
How long you been in the dream?
Oh, goodness.
It's hard to tell, I get it. Take a guess.
About a week, maybe.
How do we? Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot. I am very, very rude. Also, we have Smiley the Tiny.
How did I forget to introduce Smiley?
I was kind
Forgot
of
the
wondering if
talking
you guys were
dial.
just kind of going to just pretend I wasn't here, seeing as how I am invisible. You do you
We
do
don't
see
forgot-
the guard's grip on her weapons tighten when there is a new voice among you.
Locke's gonna point at her back where she's got Smiley hanging, tied up and hanging. So see, it is invisible.
She sends one of her other guards over to just check you out and just kind of figure out what's going on.
It is an invisible
How's
tile.
Smiley?
I
Yes,
mean,
We found a talking
They have been
invisible
very
tile.
helpful.
ma'am, it does seem to be an invisible square.
They have been very helpful to us so far.
An invisible square that talks.
A floor tile, nonetheless.
It
We
is
found them in the
dream.
maze.
Not a terribly effective floor tile if it's invisible.
It
The
was
whole
a
maze was invisible, it seems.
It was amazing.
Suspended over, I would say about 50 feet above water. That I assume was very hot. The whole room was very, very hot. I nearly completely sweated through my clothes. It would have been a disaster.
Especially since you are wearing white.
Indeed! So is Vespina. She is wearing a white shirt.
I am wearing a white shirt. It's true.
I
But
can't,
anyway,
I can't, I can't
tile-
describe her expression because y'all can't see it.
You have to forgive us. It has been a bad streak of dreams. We had a friend, we lost our friend, we found our friend, he stabbed us in the back, he ran away. We found new friend, Smiley. He does not stab us in back.
I mean, we also found Carrie too, but yeah.
Oh yes, Gary too. Yes, sorry. Don't worry, I would never forget Gary. Never.
I sure would hope not.
If nothing else, you can let us in as comedy troupe.
I'll do that.
Gary is very good bard, voice of an angel.
I can heal people.
I mean, that might be a tad bit of an exaggeration.
Not by much.
You
But
see,
I'm-
you see the guard glance up toward the just brilliant blue sun. And just kind of sigh. It's pretty high in the sky right now from what you guys can see. But she sighs and shakes her head.
long week.
Listen. It's getting late. I'm gonna let you into the city. But if you cause any trouble, there'll be hell to pay.
Oren, you must promise you will not speak to anyone.
No, I don't. Not that kind of trouble.
Oh, sorry. Oren opens his mouth, trouble falls out.
He opens his mouth and steals
That-
things and kills people? That's weird.
No, he would never. He is a devout cleric of Bahamut himself.
He just gets very confused.
He doesn't know how to people very well, I'm afraid.
Doesn't know how to people.
That ain't really my problem.
Okay.
So long
As long as that's...
behave
on.
yourselves.
Oh, we can
Alright.
do that.
Can I trust you to behave yourselves? I don't want y'all out here at
Absolutely.
night.
We greatly appreciate the offer.
And again, you guys look back at the sky and it looks like it could be high noon for how high that brilliant blue ball is.
Yes. This is
Is
now
there an
nice.
inn, by the way, or tavern we could stay at?
We got a couple. We get visitors sometimes from varying dreams. Come on.
Are
So-
we just
so-
leaving our weapons
Pick
on
up
the
your
ground,
stuff.
or...
Pick up your stuff. If you draw it on anybody, we're gonna have a problem.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
promise this sword is only for self-defense.
Indeed.
I pick up my stuff, including my bag of potatoes.
Yeah, what? You do see a couple of them just kind of take long looks at the bag of potatoes that you placed with your weapons.
Like I'm gonna
Give
say,
them
y'all want some
master
potatoes?
first.
Anything can be a weapon if you try hard.
No, thank you, sir. Why did you put the potatoes with your weapons, though?
You can smack someone with a sack of potatoes.
You can smack someone with a backpack, too, and you kept that on.
Well, I've seen potatoes be used as projectiles in the last couple of days.
You must be
One
The guard
that
just-
was burned me.
That gentleman just kind of shakes his head. And some of the guards do kind of circle behind you, and they are just, some of them are kind of just, not just watching you guys, but also watching your backs. Like, you see them kind of keeping an eye out on the fields behind you. Their weapons are
nice.
still at the ready, and they're just keeping a careful eye out.
Okay.
So while we're walking towards the gate, ask them, so what's out there that's got you guys on edge?
Everything.
I thought you said you'd been here a week.
There was a
We
month
don't
before
know
and a
what
chimera.
Surely you've
Here.
seen some of
Oh,
them on...
and the
We've been in this dream.
Bullet. That terrified
Listen.
Oren and we all ran. But that was a while ago.
Well,
Lots of strange things happen in dreams. My friend, the Lady Sahine is queen of the dreamscape, and anything that anyone has ever dreamed is here somewhere.
Queen of the dream. Queen
right
of the
there.
I
dream.
do not like that.
Now,
Does that mean
That-
you all have alcohol?
How does dream alcohol work?
deliciously.
Good to know, I guess.
I
But
did wish you.
for the record, that does include nightmares. So, running
I've
around
already
this
experienced
place.
the same night and more.
Running around this place. Folks' nightmares. Ones they've had before,
not
ones
good.
they one day will have. This realm is practically endless.
I do have a question. We do not wish to discuss too much of serious things, but we've heard that there has been issue with Tiamat.
Well, we knew the lady was having some trouble. We weren't sure what was going on.
I think I do not wish to presume such things. I do not understand the minds of gods, but I think perhaps they may have called us, some of them, as champions.
That ain't strange. Sometimes, partly as a result of the Lady Sahine's power over some dreams, if gods... Honestly, it's fun for them. They call upon champions from the mortal realm, and it does no harm to them, or to the champions. It does no real harm to anybody. They just call them into the dreamscape for a big, usually Colosseum battles. That seems to be their preferred way to play.
Is that why we had to murder each other?
Wait, you did what?
That's never fun.
Yeah.
I want to clarify
They
that
don't
none of
murder
y'all
each
murdered
other.
each other. I want to
We
clarify
are-
that none of y'all murdered each other, ever.
I did not have that dream, Boren.
We did the
We-
doppelganger.
we-
Y'all murdered your doppelgangers, and you got attacked by a bunch of monsters during the first
What-
Crescent Coliseum, but you
Okay, so
didn't
out of
but you didn't actually kill each other.
Nope.
Yeah, we were
We
asked to.
refused.
Yeah.
So y'all know Hand in Pocket would
I mean, you weren't even really asked to. You were just told last one standing wins, and then you opened up a bunch of doors to a bunch of monsters. Let's be
Yeah.
fair to y'all here. You didn't actually kill each other. You never
Yeah.
have.
Nope.
Very true. Although we did murder our doppelgangers.
Harry's
I mean,
just like,
that's
what
a
the
dream
fuck?
I mean,
Double-
legitimately.
But the doppelgangers, that was Tiamat's doing. Don't like that bitch.
Doppelgangers, huh? Did they have the glowing eye thing?
Yes.
No.
Goodness, what did you all face?
Okay, I'm gonna clarify. No, they did not.
Oh, damn.
They
What was
did
I thinking
not.
of?
Oh,
Kyle, when you
Uh,
guys fought, Kyle
Oh.
had the glowing eyes, but your doppelgangers did not
Yeah.
have glowing eyes.
All I remember was
No, they didn't have glowing eyes. They had emblems for
What?
depict the five-headed dragon.
I mean, yes, I know what Tiamat's symbol is.
and that one doppelganger of me had the most tacky axe I have ever seen. All claws and stuff. I did not like it.
To be
Okay.
fair, her axe was also bigger than yours.
It is not the size of the
It's
axe
not
that
an axe
matters.
measuring competition.
It's how it
I
cuts
knew
that
you-
matters.
They
I
seemed to
But-
cut
killed her.
pretty
Well,
well.
sort of killed her.
I'ma be honest here. That axe seemed to cut pretty darn well.
Besides,
remember.
she only had one axe. I have four.
Yeah. Who murdered your doppelganger again?
You did.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I only made it
I
easy.
did most of the doppelganger murdering.
Yep.
To clarify,
I wounded
I killed a
her
bunch of
and let you
doppelgangers.
finish her off.
Wait, so
These poor guards.
you can see the one head guard just kind of put her gauntlet to the front of her helmet, just sort of like in that motion where you know that she, if she could, she would be pinching the top of her nose.
I apologize. It has been a very long week. We did not get your name.
You can call me Sylvia.
All right, Cynthia. I do
As-
apologize
That
for
is a
our
lovely
antics.
name.
As you guys walk into the city, Sylvia takes off her helmet. And this is when you notice that the horns weren't part of her helmet.
Ooh.
She has kind of a pale blonde hair and a lavender skin and a broad pink nose. This woman is a furbolg.
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
So that's
Cute.
why she's
Cute
got
little
that
fighter.
accent. She's a cowgirl.
Okay, thank
Don't
you. I was-
make me fucking throw shit at you. I
Alien.
swear to goddamn hell.
I thought that was intentional.
That doesn't mean you gotta yell about it.
I like her. Even
I
if
love
Carrie's
her
horns are
already.
cuter. But Shimmy Lock is going to kind of give her an interested look, but, you know, Carrie's horns are cuter, so.
Well, and
Has Carrie
Locke,
ever
I
seen a
think-
Firbolg before?
I'm sure Despina's seen a furbolg before. Just as a
Oh.
result of the town that she grew up in. You grew up
Okay.
in a port city.
Yep.
You would have seen a furbolg before.
Okay, if you say so.
More likely than not. If you want to make the executive decision that no, Despina just happened to never be around whenever there happened to be furbolgs, that's fine too. But it is
I'm just-
completely believable that Despina would have seen a furbolg before. Boren has probably never seen a furbolg before. With Carrie, I'm gonna let you make that decision. She's moved around a lot. Same with Locke. I know Locke doesn't like big cities. But that doesn't mean
But
she has been in big cities before, so I'm gonna leave it up to you.
I'm
gonna
gonna say Carrie
say she-
has.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Locke has, but never really. It was kind of too shy to ask about it before.
Okay, I'm gonna point this out now. You've never seen a furbolg with horns.
Carrie is just fascinated by the
Dreams.
horns. And just kind of starts
For the record,
reaching out
Celeste,
and touching her.
hang on.
Hi.
Celeste, just because I know that you don't know what we're talking about, I'm gonna look up some
don't.
pictures of furbolgs so that you have a slightly better idea. Because
Okay.
your image of a quote-unquote cowgirl might be more Minotaur-y than they actually are.
That's what I was going with in my brain.
And they're not quite like that. If you'll hang on, I will send you... I'm just gonna drop them in the group chat.
Y'all.
Yank.
Yang.
Oh, that one's cute.
Lauren probably has never seen a furbolg before.
I already told you hadn't.
Yes.
Get with the times!
Okay, the image I'm going to send you guys is technically of a character from Critical Role named Caduceus.
I love Caduceus. He's such a himbo.
How the fuck do you spell his name? Goddamn.
I got
What
you.
is his name? Who?
Try Furball, Critical Role. Oh, he is cute.
Wait. I don't know if I've sent you guys this before, but oh, he's cute.
He is so cute.
But yeah, you've never seen a Furbolg with horns before. They do usually have the pink nose, and they do have the longer ears, and they are very, very tall, much like Goliaths, although usually with a much gentler temperament than your average Goliath tribe. Though that does get kind of into stereotypes, and we're not going to go into that because shit gets complicated quick when you start with that shit. But yeah, you have never seen a Furbolg with horns before. And this woman does. She has very large bull horns. Like, they don't stick out very far. They mostly just curve around and then to the front.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a point of interest that I've thought that Azure in particular would like to have.
Must be very expensive to have a custom-made helmet like that.
Surprisingly, not all that expensive. No different from any other helmet. Most helmets have to be custom made.
True. I do know that I'm saving up for a lovely bit of armor like you have, but it is going to be a long time.
It helps when you're close with the blacksmith.
Yay.
How close?
I think that is rude.
Why do you have to ask that? You don't need to know for Christmas.
Nah, it's fine. He's my little brother.
Oh, well, that is okay.
She kind of chuckles a bit and shakes her head, and she's leading you guys into town. And this town does seem very well guarded.
By the way, what is the name of East Town?
Well, most of us just call it home.
May I ask a rather strange question? It's a
ahead.
little personal.
I
What is it
suppose.
like being a What is it like being a big sister?
My emotions.
Well, it's a little hard to describe, I guess. It's always having someone to look out for. It's being constantly annoyed, but loving them anyway. It's a lot of practical jokes on both sides of the, situation.
And the situation. And the
Does-
situation.
Does Locke notice?
I wouldn't give him up for anything.
Does Locke notice how Carrie's feeling?
Roll perception, Carrie, either, if you're trying to hide it, roll deception.
He's not.
Okay. Then yeah, just the perception roll.
17.
Yeah, you notice.
I'm just I'm gonna take Carrie's hand back again and take a step closer to her and just kind of, without words, let her know I'm there.
Because Carrie's about on the verge of tears.
And maybe stroke a horn if I can.
I mean, there's jewelry on it, so go ahead and try.
At least the tip. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Something awkwardly comforting. I don't know.
Locke is trying to be comforting and doesn't know what to do with her short GF.
Yes, it's very awkward.
There,
Pat her
there.
head or something.
Yeah. Stroke a braid, now that you have braids.
Boy's a damn disaster, but I love him anyway.
I
I
lost.
have a question.
Shoot.
Where can I find alcohol?
The tavern?
If I may ask, where is the tavern?
Where do you think I'm leading you?
Thank you.
She just shakes her
Oh,
head
what-
again. Y'all are a
Yes.
funny bunch, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Did we decide if Locke's siblings are older or younger?
You told me that they were older.
Like a drink.
Okay.
Because that was always the impression that I got, was that they were the older
Yeah.
siblings.
Okay. Works for me. If I don't remember, it's been a while since I wrote that down, and I haven't
So,
broken out my notebook in a while.
once you guys are in the city proper, a lot of the guards that were in that squadron kind of start to peel off just to go do their own duties, most of them peeling off back to the wall. And she is the only one that sticks with you. Kind of showing you the basics of this little city that they have built here in this dreamscape.
Were you born here, or did you just come? Did you dream here?
Nobody's born in the dreamscape. It's,
How are you?
things get a little complicated.
Makes things so complicated.
Hmm.
Thank you for answering my very strange question.
Query, if you could.
That's no prob. Wasn't too strange.
I wasn't sure if it would be too personal or not.
Nah.
Dreamed is here, in this realm, right?
Repeat your question?
You said there was every dream is somewhere out here
Every
in this
dream,
wide expanse.
every dream that's ever existed, or ever will exist, is somewhere in this dreamscape.
Hmm.
It's not even so simple as it's only the ones that have already happened. 'Cause there are dreams in here of people who ain't even a twinkle in their mama's eye yet.
Do you think Ephraim's dreams are here?
Bahamut protect us all.
I thought you said he could not sleep. Oh, right, I suppose he would have dreams before that.
in the
Or
before
maybe
time.
when they have more.
I'm gonna clarify, it can't always be easy to tell whose dreams are whose.
Wait, does this mean that if my nightmares are real here, that they exist here because they are nightmares? That means my family is here too, doesn't it?
In, in a sense, sort of. But keep in mind, it ain't your actual family. Your real family's not getting hurt by the things here.
No, no, that is not what I mean. Do
In
you
the
suppose
dream
the
I
tavern needs a bard?
What'd you say?
I was asking if the tavern needs a bard for the night.
If you really feel up to playing, maybe.
She's just trying to change the subject.
Hmm.
And in a dream, I could see them again. That would be lovely.
Sugar, I wouldn't get your hopes too high, okay? The dreamscape can be a hard place to manage. And you see her
Just
glance up at the sky again. And then she glances down at her wrist, and you see her just pull back her gauntlet just a little bit, and there's a timepiece there. In the morning, I'll get y'all a proper tour.
Alright.
Larko put an arm around Perry's shoulder. Awkwardly, because of height.
Aww.
Trying
If I
so
may
hard.
ask, is there a temple district nearby?
There is. Right, you said you're a cleric, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
It can
Talks
be-
to him.
It can be kind of difficult to actually converse with your god if that's what you're planning on doing. The
His
signals
god
have
talks
this
to
tendency
him.
to get mixed up. So especially if you're particularly devout, it can be kind of hard to tell if it's your dream of you talking to your god or if it's you actually talking to your god. Things get a little complicated.
It's been a while since I've had an actual chance to say my morning prayers in a temple, and I'm pretty sure my mother would be disappointed in me if given the chance, I did not.
Locke's gonna kind of lean over towards Sylvia and say, and sometimes his god talks to him. It's very chatty, but
You said your god's Bahamut, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't think he was known for being particularly chatty.
What?
Bahamut talks to Border.
What?
Like, regularly?
What,
It's
does he
really weird.
times?
It's happened a couple of times. I mean, I've had a conversation with him. He told me to prepare to get stronger, and he also let me know that some spirits that were in a bad way would get to where they needed to go.
Huh. Well, let's get you to the tavern, and I'll show you the temple district in the morning. That is where we are going to stop for now, for a 10-minute break.
Okay.
Motherfucker, I have not hit stop on the recording yet.
They will know my plight.
Say
They will
good night.
understand it.
Say good night to the
Good
night.
people.
For the
Good
rest
night.
Good night.
of a while.